2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me at the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy following all the action. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. We head down to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Attaboy, good shot. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go
any better momentum. Obviously, the
always a delight to have you with us here as we keep an eye on the Northern Shore Open. So let's head out to the action now. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
oh, this is a beauty. Come on.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 1 under for the event. Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Okay, let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Marigot Cove has a stunning collection of holes. The par 5 third is right up there with the very best of them.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box, try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot, again, keep something low, keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 3rd. Not bad. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Not a whole lot to this putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the right.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Quality shot, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for first. To par 4, the 5th hole. He's setting up for his second shot. Currently tied for the lead. Okay, that'll work. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Could not be more perfect.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt from around 18 feet.
Starts off looking good.
All right, getting better.
Yes, what a putt. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 7th hole at Marigot Cove is a shortish par 3, but there's work to be done.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think. Big putt for par coming up. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey, Luke. Yes, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Looking great now.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Rich, they say the par 5 8th at Marigot Cove is a gettable par 5, but gee, it's got to take a great tee shot.
It is, and it's going to take a brave second shot as well. Really cool feature. Again, you're trying to work this thing along the ground as best possible. Get your tee shot down the left-hand side, which opens up the angle for the second shot to a Redan-style green, moving from right to left around that bunker. Only the bravest, though, are going to go for it in 2. If you leave it just a little bit short, you should have a pretty basic, straightforward pitch shot. Easy to get it close.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. It's got a chance. And that's going to come up short. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's got to hurt. 3 putting for par. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second. Hole number 9 is a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. His second shot here. He leads the field by a stroke. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Come on, don't be shy.
Starting to work its way towards the cup. Oh, my. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
The 10th hole at Margot Cove. All right if the flag's up the front.
When the pin's up front here, this is really kind of a nothing par 3. It's beautiful. It's a lot difficult when it's all the way back there, but up front, this is go ahead and take dead aim. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Okay, slow down now. That's enough. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Looking at a par 5 here. Well, that's a handy shot. Playing from around 240 yards. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Looking good.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
This one has eyes for the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. Ouch. That's going to make the next shot a bit more challenging. This is his second shot. from around 140 yards here. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This one's for birdie. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Holding steady in first place after that one. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Great shot. And here we are with the third shot. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 16th hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, might be the hardest par 3 on earth.
Luke, this could be the hardest par 3 I've ever seen. This could be one of the only par 3s that I know of that you actually should look at laying it up short of this green, because if you try and find the green and you miss it just a skosh out to the right, you could be down there for quite some time. A 60-yard runoff out to the right-hand side from there. What an interesting design this is.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Looking pretty good.
Has it got enough pace? That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently at 6 under par overall. The 17th hole at Marigot Cove is a par 4, but the challenge really is in where to leave the tee ball.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No thank you.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Second shot here on the 17th hole. I'm not sure he selected the right club here. This one looks to be coming up short. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
It's got a chance. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. The finishing hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, a very strong par 4. And what a round this has been.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
And he's hit that inside the range. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back. It's the final round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Andrew Catalon here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, we're at Arnie's place this week, Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What can the players look forward to from this course?
Well, they're going to find a course that's ferocious, aren't they? This golf course historically plays firm, fast, the wind is up, the temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough, and I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly, never quite got it. But I can promise you this, each and every year, these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite the test.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt from a good distance away. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
And this putt should go left to right here.
This putt on a good line. That looked good for a while.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. Let's go to the par 3 second. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This one a good distance away. Six feet to the hole.
This for par.
After that hole, he's still at even. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
That's a good one to build momentum on. And this putt has a length of 8 feet. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. on the tee on the 4th hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That will definitely work. That's a really nice shot. Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
How about this line? Oh, that's a quality shot from out of the sand. That should set up an easy save.
Rich, when Tiger is playing like this, how intimidating is it for the rest of the field?
Well, I hope it's as intimidating as it was when I was out there trying to beat him, because these kids are now getting a taste of what it's like when Tiger is at his best. It's no fun. You don't want to play him when he's at his best.
That was really well played. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he has broken the tie and has the outright lead.
The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
And how's that sitting in the bunker, John?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Okay, safely on the surface. A chance for a putt to be holed here. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
Oh, what about this start?
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. This is his second shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Sitting at -3. That's a touchy class. Coases it up towards the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 2nd.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. I like the looks of this.
Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere.
Great touch here. Those always come in handy. Completely unexpected, but welcome nonetheless.
All right, let's get back to the action. This shot is about 170 yards. Even 2 putts would be good from here. Henny, how tricky is this one?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
A good chance to 2-putt now.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4. That's a pretty good shot right there. 5 under at the moment. All right, we can work with that. Got some work to do with this putt. Way too much on that one. Let's see if the player can manage a par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
Gee, she's hit a nice shot here. That's class. Big time play, that one, Beamer.
Time to get back to live play. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be a challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour. And that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
Oh, that one rushed straight past the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
That is disappointing. Never hit it. And this one will be for bogey. And he'll move to 5 under after that. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? This lie's not great.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 8th.
That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green. That's a golf shot. Let's return to live play now. That's some good golf right there. It's just about 3 feet away. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious. You just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple. Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Opting for the 5-wood. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
Third shot now.
Another great goal shot by Rose Zhang. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Five iron on the way. Another good shot from our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? How about the quality of this shot? This might go in. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. John, give us a read on this putt.
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
This is looking good early. It's looking really good. And just misses. And just to finish off the par. The putt drops, and our featured player at 8 under par as we hit the home stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
We've hit the par 5, 16th hole.
Already in the lead, looking to extend that.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Five wood is the choice. This putt to get to 10 under. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Time now for the fourth shot. Seven feet to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots. We have a par 3 here.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
The ball settles just off the fairway. Looking to get up and down from here. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. Needs this to drop to save par. Okay, on to the next. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Yeah, this is a big swing of this one.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. That's a disappointing shot. Second shot here at 18. That was not clean contact. At 8 under par. I like that one. One putt for a 64 on the card. And a par to finish out the round. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvy, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a monster week on tour. It's the Players' Championship. What challenges does TPC Sawgrass present?
I think more than anything else, it's the most effective and efficient way to attack this Pete Dye design, Andrew. There's nothing straightforward about it. The tee boxes point you one direction, the fairway landing area is in a different direction, and the greens sit in a different direction. There are no straight lines on this golf course. You have to think outside the box to get it around the best at TPC Sawgrass, which is not something that the best in the world tend to do very well. They like things very linear. This is not linear.
Let's go out to the first hole. Wow, he's going to like that one. Looks like about 120 yards left. This one's going right there. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. How about this birdie putt? Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. Okay, we're done with that hole.
That's a rock solid par right there.
As we move on to the next hole, he is in second place with Victor Hovland in the lead. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in two.
I don't know if this one will stay in the fairway.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Henny, what does his lie look like?
You know, it's not so bad. This is sitting nicely.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time. It took some patience. And to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
That's a really nice approach shot. 5 feet remains.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This is a 7-iron on the way. All right, the putter can come out now. Hennie is greenside.
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
So far, so good.
The birdie putt goes in.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Now 2 under par. That is right on target. 1 club up or down. That would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He's got this putt for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Going with the 6-iron here. And hitting yet another green here today.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
9 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that one.
Currently sitting at 4 under par. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Lovely effort, that. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
That's very impressive.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. This one would be from downtown. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
All right, not bad from there. This putt for par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
How about 18 feet to the hole? Oh, this looks good early. Getting better. No, not there. What a putt. And just this short one left for par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. Okay, that'll play. Here's the 3rd shot with a 4-shot advantage. Five under at the moment. Hang on. Oh, that was close. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. And now teeing off on a par 4. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've got it going right to left here.
He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, that was pure. Oh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Looking for another birdie here.
And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Sitting at 7 under. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Well, 9-foot chance here. John, have you got a read on this one?
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
Oh, what a putt. Currently in first position. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Great pace on that one.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Standing over his second shot. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. An opportunity for a birdie here. That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently 9 under for the event.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there. So finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
The second at 15. That's going to work nicely for him. About 7 feet remain.
This is for birdie.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9. This tee shot is looking good so far. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Here's the second at 16.
Spinning to the left of this one.
Really well played shot, and par is there for the taking. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3, 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is pitching wedge on the way. Trying to get to 12 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
This putt is from 17 feet away.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter started beautifully.
He's got this one for a bogey. Okay, moving on to the next. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. Now to 18, the par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Wow, our leaders got it going today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This putt would give him the clubhouse lead.
Looks good.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Here's the tap in for par. That will do it for today. And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.